Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for your subscriptions, for your likes and comments. It truly means a lot to me. Thank you very much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Today is a collective tarot reading. It's about a message from your guardian spirits. I'm going to use this beautiful tarot deck to channel the message. What do they want you to know? What's the message? It's a collective reading, but if you want your own private reading catered specifically to you, or if you have any questions, any specific questions about something you want to know, then you can find it at sifalchemist.com, link in the description box below. Let's get right to it. What's the message from your guardian spirits? Suhran iskamen ukareleres shantus machren sirach iman inakareskin afuch laren kurachen men iklakus kifen. Very interesting. The cards that we got here, I just want to show you. Beautiful, beautiful cards here. The first one that we got is the Dragon of the Air. Wow. What a majestic being. Look at this. Look at this. The Dragon of Air. So very strong air energy. This could be for the air signs that are watching this. You're connected to dragons, and it's the dragon of the air, the dragon of the skies, the dragon of the heavens, the dragon that's connected to the air energy. And air in alchemy, it's spirit. It means it's the unseen, it's the hidden as well, because we cannot see the air that we breathe. We can't see it, but we breathe it. It's necessary for life, yet we can't see it with our eyes. That is the spirit that's around us. It's the air. And the air signs are usually very you find them understanding this aspect very well, especially the Aquarians, if we want to talk a little bit astrology. Yes, a very strong Aquarian energy here. The Dragon of the Air. It was followed by this beautiful Chimera here. Chimera, this again, elements of earth but mixed with air. We have Lion, who's very strong. He's the king of the jungle. Power, feline energy. More of a Leo energy since it's a lion, but it's mixed. It has the tail. It has the tail of a reptile, of an alligator, of a snake, if you will, meaning it's the earth, the grounded earthly energy mixed up with the knowledge of the darkness, the knowledge of the unknown, the knowledge of the occult, but also mixed with air and spirit, flying, being free, connecting to spirit, being volatile. Volatile, it's like the third stage of alchemy, which is rubedo, which is where you rise like a phoenix. We have the phoenix. You rise like a phoenix. The third stage of alchemy is volatile. You rise from the ashes. You start flying, and you rise like a phoenix from the ashes. So meaning you accomplish your Philosopher's Stone. That's why the phoenix is usually in kind of a reddish color. That's because the Philosopher's Stone is red as well. So this third stage, which is rubedo, which is represented by the color red, by the phoenix bird, means that you have reached your golden state. That's why the phoenix here, yes, it's red. You see the red here, but it's also mixed with gold. So he's golden and he's red. The Philosopher's Stone, it's red in color, but it also allows you to transform base metals into gold. So it's the color of red mixed with gold. So that's why the phoenix is the representation of the Philosopher's Stone, of the third stage of alchemy, the third and final stage that allows you to fly, that allows you to become part of God and like God. So all these cards are connected, if you will. Spirit here is telling you, your guardian spirits are telling you, you have to, first of all, be like air. You have to have that Aquarian energy within you. You have to flow like air, follow the air, follow spirit, listen to your intuition, act on the guidance that come to you. Don't complicate things. Don't overcomplicate things in your head. Don't overthink about If something comes to you, do it. Follow the intuition, because it's going to lead you to somewhere amazing for your spiritual growth. And then after that comes grounding yourself, embracing your darkness, embracing your strength, represented by this chimera. Be like a lion, but embrace your darkness like a reptile, like a snake. Be knowledgeable, be wise. And then, when you work on yourself and go through these stages, you become the phoenix and you rise from the ashes, you become gold. Amazing story happening here through these three cards. All of them are powerful. They're powerful beings, all of them. So your guardian spirits want you to follow this message and work on yourself for this transformation, because it is necessary. It's super necessary for you to become this beautiful phoenix, to reach your philosopher's stone. Because this is the goal of everyone, especially if you're watching this content, if you're into occult knowledge, you probably want to reach the philosopher's stone one day. And a lot of people say that the philosopher's stone is basically spiritual, because nowadays that's how people think about it. They think that the philosopher's stone is something spiritual. It's mainly from the New Age community, and the way how Carl Jung explained it as well. It became part of psychology, and alchemy became part of psychology all of a sudden. It's okay. That's one side of things, because yes, alchemy is spiritual, but there exists a physical philosopher's stone as well. But the New Age community denies that. They say, no, it's just spiritual. Your philosopher's stone is your own body. Yes, it is true, but it's also something else. It's both. It's not just one or the other. It's spiritual, yes, but it's also a stone. So when alchemists used to work their metals and try to find a stone, it's not finding a stone, it's reaching that stone. You have to do it through transformations. So when they did the experiments to find a stone, as they're transforming the metal, they're transforming themselves spiritually. So you're transforming both the metal and yourself at the same time, simultaneously. So it's both spiritual and physical. The only problem is that we have lost that knowledge to know how to produce the philosopher's stone. That knowledge is only still known to the very, very, very few humans on Earth. Very few humans. Like 0.0001% who knows how to physically produce the philosopher's stone. That knowledge has been lost. And that's why people don't believe it anymore, because when something doesn't exist anymore, people start labeling it as a myth, just like dragons. Just like dragons. When they used to exist, people wrote them in their books and their stories. They added them to their zodiacs, like the Chinese zodiac. And this year is the year of the dragon too, by the way. So when they were real, people drew them everywhere and they talked about them normally. You go to these ancient books and you find dragons there drawn as if it's a dog or a lion. It's just a dragon, yeah. But when they disappear, they become myths and legends. It's the same as the philosopher's stone. When people used to know how to make it, it was real. But when it disappeared and no one can have that evidence anymore, it becomes myth. So I just wanted to add that for you. What else your guardian spirits want you to know? We have this beautiful fox, magical fox, who's mixed with nature. He's a fox that merged with nature. So your guardian spirits want you to know that connecting to nature is still very important for you. I say it, and it comes up a lot in my readings. And the reason why it comes up a lot, because a lot of people don't do it. Because a lot of people, a lot of humans, especially who live in big cities, are disconnected from nature completely. And they don't understand that that's the source of their depression, that's the source of their misery. When you're just spending your whole day between walls and screens, and then you go back home and you again find walls and screens, you will become depressed. You will become miserable. Connect to nature. See what's in it. Observe the animals, observe the insects, observe the trees and the flowers and the leaves and the grass and the soil and the water and the fish and the flies and the bees and the lizards and all of these beautiful things. Observe the butterflies, like shown here, because that's going to make you feel better. That's going to help you connect to spirit. That's going to cleanse your energy from these toxic elements that you don't need in your life. Beautiful message, beautiful message. What else do we have from your guardian spirits? We have the mermaid, this beautiful mermaid. Spirit is saying here a lot of wisdom that will come to you. And here you see this mermaid. This is not from the ocean, by the way, as I noticed here. It's from a lake, because she's on this green grass kind of environment. You see? So it's the foliage there and all this greenery means that she came from a lake. She didn't come from the ocean, from a lake or a river, something that's inland, not in the depths of the ocean. So Spirit wants you to connect to environments like this, something like a lake or a river, because you will channel new messages when you're there. And these messages can come from either these beings, these mermaids, from certain types of nymphs, or from fairies as well, because these are areas where fairies live in. This is where the fairies live. So your guardian spirits want you to connect to these lush areas that have a lot of water. And it's coherent with this message here, nature. Connect to nature. Because it's missing in your life. That's what Spirit is saying. And you could also be connected to mermaids. And you could be hearing their messages. You could be seeing them in your dreams, or seeing signs about them. But maybe you're ignoring those signs. Your guardian spirits are telling you you are connected to them. And they are actually trying to speak to you. What else do we have here? We have this beautiful sort of griffin, which reminds me of the first card that we pulled here with the chimera. Look, they're kind of similar. But this one is the griffin. This is chimera, this is the griffin. This is the energy of, for me, mystery, embracing darkness, knowing things that others don't know, and that others might they're not going to believe. Like, this is the energy of, you know, when prophets and messengers came in ancient times and they tried to tell people about their powers or their energies, like the Buddha, for example, or Jesus. You know, when they tried to tell people about the fact that they can heal and that everybody can heal, not just them, or they can, for example, teleport or walk on water or do these things that seem magical. And when they tried to tell people that all of you can do that if you believe in it, all of you have the power to do that if you believe in it, when they tried to tell them that, they were laughed at, they were ridiculed, they were told that they're crazy, they were stoned, they were people tried to kill them, people chased them away from their villages, people ridiculed them more than you can even imagine. Your spirit guides are telling you this energy is what's happening in your life right now. You're aware of these things that are so crazy. You see things that people can't understand. And if you tell people these things, they will laugh at you. And maybe you have told some of your close friends these things and they didn't believe you and they thought you're weird. They thought you're crazy. They couldn't understand where you're coming from. So it's that same energy, because now you're super connected to the occult, to hidden things, to things that if you tell people, they just like these ancient messengers from spirit, if you tell these things, people are gonna laugh at you. They're going to just think you're crazy, you're out of your mind. So you're in this energy. Your guardian spirits are saying, protect this energy, be in it, learn it, harness it. That's why there's darkness here. You see, he's sitting here. This is the world or spirit, and this is underneath darkness. So we have the balance between the dark and the light. So your guardian spirits are saying, these things are real. They're not, you're not going crazy. But stop sharing them with people who are not willing to understand, who are not willing to hear. Stop sharing it with people who are not ready yet. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your voice with these people because they're not ready to see or understand what you have to share. So keep it to yourself for now. And the right time will come when people who are ready to hear this, they're going to come to your life. And you're going to tell them these things and they're going to believe you because they also see these things or they see something similar. So this is the energy of this beautiful griffin, because the griffin is something that's mysterious. You've never, everyone thinks it's a myth, it's a legend. But what if I tell you it did exist at some point? Just like the dragon, it did exist, like 100%. But people think it's, if you tell someone the griffin was a real animal, they will think you're crazy, like 100% crazy. So protect yourself. Don't share the information with anyone and everyone because a lot of people are not ready to hear or they're not ready for that information yet. What else do we have here? We have the dragon, the treasure of the dragon. Here, Spirit is saying that soon enough, you're going to find a treasure that belonged to a dragon. That's why in the card here it says the treasure of the dragon. So you're going to find this treasure that used to belong to a dragon. That means it was something hidden. It was something immense, occult, beautiful, mysterious, hidden. And it was hidden for a long time, but you're going to find it. And this could be in the form of knowledge. It could be in the form of wisdom. It could be in the form of money as well. It could be like an actual treasure, like some kind of wealth or something that you're going to find, and it's going to change your life. It's going to make your life much better. You're going to become much happier, much more excited, and you're going to believe in yourself more. Because for the longest time, you didn't believe that this treasure could have actually existed. You didn't believe in the existence of this treasure. But when you're going to find it, you're going to believe that it's real, and you're going to believe that, like what I mentioned here, all of these other creatures, all of them are actually just as real as the dragon himself. It's just we're not able to see them anymore. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. I'm called to stop here. I hope this reading resonates. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section if this reading resonates, and I'll see you in the next reading. Shos rech lansing aroch len iskarosh sein shus.